morning, everyone. I hope you are having a good Friday Eve. It is Thursday, and I am going to attempt to kind of video my day and how what I'm eating or what I'm having. I'm even gonna try to video me exercising. That's a scary thought, guys. It's a very scary thought, but I'm going to force myself to get on the death machine and do at least 3 to 5 minutes on the elliptical. So hopefully I can go further than that, but I know I am just so out of shape. So if you look around, this is my home office right now. It'll be changing in the future. If you see, I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. I look like I'm ethereal with this light behind me, but actually it's just a light that is on a table in the background that just kind of framed really well. So that is that. Right now what I'm having is I am drinking out of my Gulf Shores mug because I'm dreaming about my vacation at the end of May, and in here I have coffee and a cinnamon stick because I just like the flavor that it adds. So I just leave that cinnamon stick in and I just keep refilling my coffee throughout the day, and so there you go. So that's what I'm doing for breakfast. I'm not really that hungry, and we'll see what lunch is. I made some good taco meat last night, so I have a feeling it's gonna be another taco salad for breakfast or for lunch. So whenever I eat anything or when I attempt to exercise, I will let you guys know. All right, folks, this is the part of the day I have dreaded the most, which is getting on the death machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my workout, and I will let you know how out of shape I am. All right, that's done. So how did I do? Well, I got 7 minutes. Woohoo! I'm all nice and sweaty now. And as you can tell, I am also out of breath. So there is that too. I got to 2.5 minutes and I thought, well, when I first got on, I was like, if I can do 3 minutes, I'll be happy. When I got to 2.5 minutes, I was like, hey, not bad, I can do this, let's go to 5. When I got to 4.5 minutes, I was like, this feels pretty good. Let's go to 7. So about 6 minutes, 18 seconds in, all of a sudden my legs started feeling like jelly. And I started breathing heavier. So I decided that 7 minutes was gonna be my stopping point. I was really hoping for 10, but that's okay because I did something, right? I did 4/10 of a mile, and according to the display, I burned about 37 calories. Woohoo, burning them up today, aren't I? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my lunch together, and I will show you what I'm having for lunch. Oh, and I did work out fasted just because I know that working out fasted is actually probably better for you, so that's why I did that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and get my lunch together and show you what I'm having. Okay, I am back in my office. I can breathe again, and I have my lunch made. And I just wanted to show you that I have a beautiful taco salad. It is 4 ounces of taco meat, about 120 grams of romaine, 1 ounce of sour cream, and 60 grams, or 1 ounce of cheese and 60 grams of sour cream. So that's what I'm having for lunch, along with a couple of really big glasses of water. And I'll tell you, to get to my office, you have to go down 2 steps. Not many steps in my house. Oh my goodness, I almost fell down those steps. My legs are not used to this elliptical, or as I like to call it, the death machine. So I look forward to that not being an issue in a month. All right, I'm back. I have my glass of water. This is my first glass of water today. It holds 3 cups of water. I did not put any lemon in it this time, but sometimes I do. And it is almost the end of my lunch. I have about 3 more minutes before I have to get back to work. And according to my Fit Tracker, I have taken 292 steps. And that is why you need to be very intentional in being active, especially if you work in an office situation. I just sit at my desk all day long. That's why I definitely wanted to get on the death machine today. I'm kind of disappointed. I expected to have more because when I first went in there, I think I was at almost 200, so I don't know if it just didn't register or what, but yeah, I'm not sweaty anymore, my breathing is back to normal, and now it's time to get back to work. So my legs are feeling better, they're not near as jello, and there you go. So that's my update for right now, and I have no idea what's for dinner. I think I've got some turkey legs that I got on Saturday because I was going to smoke them, but I'm being lazy and I'm just not going to smoke them. So I will cook those, I will cook those in the oven for my dinner tonight. My husband and daughter will be able to have those as well, but there's still plenty of leftover taco meat from last night, so they can have a taco salad or cheese nachos, and my husband, when he makes the cheese nachos, he uses that cheese dip and the meat and lettuce and sour cream on top of pork rinds. So pork rinds make a really good substitute for tortilla chips. My daughter has tortillas, so she'll probably make tacos or whatever. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. I'll probably cook up some green beans too, but you will find out in the next little bit. So I'm at work right now. I've been on meetings all day and actually kind of forgot I had my headphones on, but this little nugget has been in my lap all day, and I just wanted to show you that she's a little monster and she's a sweetie pie. This is my Oreo. All right, I am back and I am gonna do a little bit of dinner prep right now, and then once it's fully cooked, then I will bring you back and show you my completed plate. I am currently on my 2nd glass of water, and I'm ready to prep for dinner. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm trying something new today, so if it turns out really horrible, I'm not going to edit it out. I'll just let you know it's not good. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn you down and kind of give you an idea of what I'm working with. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I have to work with. I have these chicken thighs that I got at Dollar General. They were on sale for $1.25 a pound, so this was $2.75 for this package of 4. I was going to do some other meat as well, and I just discovered that it was not good anymore. So this is all I'm going to make for dinner tonight. which kind of changes a little bit of how much I was going to use, but that's okay. So I've got a bowl here, I've got this here, and I'm going to explain everything. So I saw somebody, one of those TV chefs one time do this, and I thought, you know, that's a really smart idea. So what I've done is I've taken a coffee grinder, and I just got this at a store called Ollie's Bargain Hunt, and it was $10, and I don't even know if it works yet because this is the first time I've tried it. And I got this one specifically because I already have a coffee grinder that I use every day, and as you can see, it's got lots of coffee in it. But you don't want to mix your coffee grinder with your herb grinder. And so I'm going to use this one specifically for herbs. And you could probably use something else, but a grinder is really nice because it gets it very, very fine. And that's exactly what I want. So what I'm going to do is I showed you guys this package yesterday. It's all herbs, and in here we have basil, rosemary, summer savory, and tarragon and thyme. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a good spoonful of that, and actually probably 1.5 spoonfuls, and put it in the bottom of the grinder. And then to that, I am going to add some kosher salt. I could probably use Himalayan if I wanted to, but I'm just going to use the kosher. And then to that, I'm also going to add a little bit of oregano. And that was just like half a scoop. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on and just pulse it for a minute to get it finely ground. So let's see how it works. It's nice and quiet, that's for sure. Let's see. It's still pretty chunky, so let's go ahead and try it again. Ooh, that smells really good though. Ooh, I can smell it. Okay. So, let's see if that looks any better. It really doesn't. I can see a little bit of a difference there. There's still some chunky parts, and I think it's just because of the nature of the spices. Ooh, that's got a hint of lemon to it. All right, so that's going to be the end of that. Ooh, I'm going to sneeze now. So I've taken and put all of those spices in here, and as you can see, they are much finer than they were originally. And to this, I'm also going to add some paprika because I like paprika on my chicken. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to do, and as you can see, let me show you. Overall, that's a really nice fine powder that we've got for that. So to this, I'm going to add some walnut oil, and you can use any oil you want if you prefer avocado or coconut. I would use the unflavored coconut with this versus the regular coconut, and because I think it would be a better flavor because it doesn't have any flavor to it. But you could use any of your favorite oils. I'm just using walnut because, you know me, that's the only one I can have. So what I'm gonna do, excuse me, I still have a little bit of allergies going on from my illness last week. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these, and I'm going to, I was trying not to get my hands too dirty with this. I'm just gonna take these 4 chicken thighs and put them in the bowl. And that noise that you just heard is that my oven is up to temperature. I have it on 450 degrees, and I do have it on the convect bake because I like that for consistency in the cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this on like this, Just gonna dump it all in there. And the reason that you want these fine is because they will stick better to the meat that you're wanting to have it on. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this around so that all sides are well coated with the oil and the spices mixture. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my baking sheet. And we are almost there, but this is why I wanted to use tongs, because I knew this was going to be a very messy proposition here. So, as you can see, they're well coated. I'm going to go ahead and put them over here. This would have been really good for my turkey legs if I hadn't waited so long to cook them. This is another good method that you can use if you're going to be smoking meat. You could even marinate this for half an hour to an hour, and it may help to get those spices a little more deep into the meat. So this is a really good method that I'm gonna try and use for other things as well. And here's the last one. I'm gonna make sure it's all good and covered there. And there we go. Okay, so now, as you can see, there's just a little bit of residue left. So I'm gonna pull out my my basting brush, and I'm just going to just touch these up a little bit in those areas where I think it needs it a little bit more. That way we make sure that it's good and covered with all of these spices. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this into my preheated 450-degree convection oven, and when it is done, I will bring you back to show you how well they turned out and to show you what else I'm gonna put with it and kind of wrap up on my day, because you know, those 7 minutes on the death machine were way too much, and I'm not exercising again tonight. Oh, and I wanted to share with you, I have taken 537 steps. Go team. Yeah, I know. I'm aware I need to work on that and do better. And this is part of it, is the accountability with you guys. So I will talk to you soon. All right, I'm back and I am finishing up my dinner prep. And in the interim, while I was waiting for my chicken to cook, I've done something to my neck. I've tweaked it on this side and I just can't turn my head. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera down. And the first thing I'm gonna show you is my beautiful, beautiful chicken. This chicken is really yummy looking. It smells crazy good. And the skin is so nice and crispy. And I don't normally put oil on my skin, but I wonder if that's why. So I'm excited about that and trying that, but I'm going to go ahead and put a side dish with this. And so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a couple of tablespoons of butter, because I wanna make sure that I have a good, that I can saute these really well. And there you go. That's about 2 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to turn this on high because I want it to get done as quickly as possible. Today I am using extra fine green beans from Aldi. I really like their green beans. You guys know I use these all the time. And so these just make a really simple and easy side dish. And to these green beans, I am going to be adding fennel and salt. That's it. I'm going to keep it simple tonight. And I am still working on that second glass of water. As you can tell, I haven't had very much of it. But I'll have another sip now because I need to. All right. So this butter is starting to melt, and I always try to let the butter melt all the way before I start throwing in the green beans, because The butter is going to stick to the green beans anyway because they're frozen. So if it's melted, at least we can probably get a better coat on them until they're cooked. Okay, so I love the smell of butter. I'll tell you what, melted butter is just the best. Okay, so these are looking a little rough, but we're still going to use them anyway. That's about 1 serving right there. And I'm going to just throw some of the fennel in there as well as the salt. And then I'm just going to stir to saute these until they're cooked through. These green beans are just about there. As you can tell, all of the butter, the solidified butter, is gone. So pretty much they're going to be done right now. Let me check one real quick. That was really good. Good and crunchy still. So if you don't like crunchy green beans, this is probably not the method for you, but I really like them. So I could probably let them go just a hint longer because sometimes I like to brown the butter or get those fennel seeds really crunchy, but I'm just not going to do that today because I'm ready for dinner. So let me go ahead and plate this up for you. And all right. So I'm going to take the biggest chicken thigh too because I'm just that person. And there you go. That's going to be my dinner for tonight. It was simple. It took me about 5 minutes, as you could tell, just to prep the chicken and throw it in the oven. In the oven, it cooked for about 45 minutes at 425 degrees on the convection bake. And then the vegetables took another less than 10 minutes to do. Price-wise, the chicken was $2.75 for the 4 breasts, so that works out to be about 60 cents, not a breast, a thigh, about 60 cents a thigh for the chicken thigh. And then the vegetables, that's 1 serving of vegetables, so I would say, I think the bag is usually like less than $2 and it has 4 servings in it, so that's another 50 cents. So dinner tonight is costing me about $1.50, which isn't bad. And if you count what I had for lunch, the taco meat that I made was on sale, and I think for 2 pounds of meat it was really like $3. So I've got that plus a little bit of the cheese and the lettuce and the sour cream. So that probably came to about $1.50 as well. So you can eat good and healthy on the keto diet, and you can do it in budget. So this is the end of my video for today. And if you guys like seeing these kinds of videos, please give this video a thumbs up or comment down below so that I know that you guys would like more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please go ahead and comment down below as well, because I always am looking for suggestions on things that I can do for you guys. And also don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell, because I really want to start being more consistent with my content, and I want you guys to be able to see it. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you soon.